Hello everybody, welcome back to the FM24 Youth Academy Challenge with Folkestone Invicta, and today is the best day of the year, isn't it? It's Youth Intake Day, unless your name is Liam Delap, because your whole career is potentially on the line. Let's get into it. Yes, hello everybody, welcome back to the save, and fellow managers, we find ourselves sitting 5th in the playoffs in the championship with 38 games played. It has been a very good season so far. 17 wins, 13 draws and 8 losses sees us with the second best loss record in the game, actually, in the season. Derby have lost 7. We are joint with Hull in losing 8. Everybody else has lost more than us, including Bristol City, who have lost 24 of their 38 games. That's mightily impressive. But yeah, we're doing very well. 64 points, level with Crystal Palace, 1 ahead of Portsmouth, 3 ahead of QPR in 8th, and then there's a bit of a drop off to Coventry in 9th. So all in all, it's looking like a very good season. Massimo Englefield is the person that's leading the way for us. He has the highest average rating. He has the most league goals for us, and is doing very well. Most player of the matches for him in there as well. Ryan Carson's up there with 9 assists. Alex Coulter has the best pass completion. We like to play out from the back with our centre backs, and yeah, we don't look at the most yellow and red cards because they're negatives, aren't they? But we have Blackburn coming up after the intake. We're probably not going to do that video live on that game live on video, because we're going to be focusing on the youth intake. But as we mentioned, it is make or break time for Liam Delap, because a few people were saying you got to cull him, you got to get rid. A few people were saying give him another contract, give him a year and see if he can bring another or bring through some either very good players or a couple of good players with very good personalities. Let's go and see how he's done. So I guess before we go and see the players, he is actually wanted. Someone does actually want him as a manager at the moment, which is interesting. Barnsley want him potentially as their manager. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that and see what's going on. But overall, he isn't the best in terms of... He is doing coaching courses, and he's studying for his National A, which will boost his reputation and boost a few of his attributes as well. If he doesn't deliver, he's gone at the end of the season. We're going to cut his new contract short by a year. He's got it until the end of next year. We'll just cut it short for a year. He's pretty cheap as well, but he's got to deliver. He's got to deliver this year, Liam Delap. He's got lots of positives, right? He plays a sort of similar system to what we play. We play a 4-2-3-1, but there's a good overlap with the 4-3-3. He's got a perfectionist personality. His reputation is getting higher. He's studying for contracts for new licenses. His rating is pretty decent as well for where we are as a club. So he should be bringing through good players. Let's go find out. Okay, he looks like, from the face of it, he's pulled through a number of good players here. Our annual youth candidate intake has arrived. This is a wonderfully talented group of players led by John Perry Joseph. We could have the makings of a potential golden generation on our hands. Now, we get that every year, but this year, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 elite talents coming through here, if I've counted that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, 7 elite talents, 2 top talents, and then the rest are good, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 top talents as well. Yeah, so we've got 7 top, 7 good, 2 top, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 elite talents. Wowzers, that is impressive from Mr. Delap. If they are like he says they are, this could be very good. Obviously, we haven't looked at the personalities yet, so let's dive into that first. We've got 1 temperamental, 2 low determined, 2 unambitious, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 balanced, 1 light-hearted, 1 fairly determined, and 1 fairly ambitious. From the the overlook, I think he's earned himself another year, to be honest. He's brought through, that is potential wise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 5-star potential players, 2 4.5, 1 4, and everything below that. That's a bloody good intake. And the personalities, there's nothing stand out like, model citizen or perfectionist or like even a professional, but I'd say to get that many balanced is pretty good, because balanced is one, they're easier to change in terms of through mentoring and stuff because they already have a balanced personality. You're not trying to shift one miles away from another to another end of the spectrum. Light-hearted is fine. As someone told me in the comment section, Mo Salah is listed as light-hearted, so it's never a bad thing. Fairly determined and fairly ambitious is pretty good. I like fairly determined. Fairly ambitious I can give or take because they normally then push for a move away from the club. But yeah, low determination isn't great. Unambitious, not the best. Temperamental, not the best either. So we've got a few level-headeds in here as well, which is good to see for media handling and stuff like that. Ability-wise, straight away, two 2-stars, 4 1.5 stars, a number of 1 stars, and then 5 half stars in there as well. So it's looking pretty good. Jumping reach-wise, Jack Noble, who is a striker or attacking midfielder, has the best jumping reach of 14. Pace, we have 14 for Rene Theobald Kota. Acceleration is Ty Cody, who's also joint with Rennie Theobald Kota again. 2 wingers, it looks like there. Determination is Maurice Hughes. He is the fairly determined youth intake at left midfield. Work rate wise, 14 for Stevan Wolfenden, which is pretty cool. Oh, 14 as well for Danny Taylor. Teamwork, 16 for Danny Taylor. Concentration is 9 for Anthony Haynes, the goalkeeper. Decisions is 12 for Danny Taylor at right wing back. And composure is 10 for Justice Aleu. Everyone's English as well, by the way, which is quite interesting. No foreign intakes from abroad this year, or no foreigners coming through in the club. So yeah, not too bad. Right, let's have a look. We're going to go through in positions this year. Normally we go through in the potential ability, but we're going to go through in positions. Now, it did say that John Perry Joseph, the 15-year-old, was the best player or the leader of this golden generation. And as you can see, he's 2-star current ability. So we're looking at him and Danny Taylor to potentially be the best ones we see. But let's dive into it. Anthony Haynes, the goalkeeper, is up first. I mean, straight off the bat, I'm looking at that thinking, bloody hell, he's good. Okay, he's 6 foot, which is fine. 2-footed, which is great. He's got good aerial reach. You've got to remember as well, he's 16. Aerial reach, 11. Communication, 12. Command of area, 8. Handling, 14. Kicking, 11. Reflexes, 12. Throwing, 8. Positioning, 10. Decisions, 10. Concentration, 9. Determination, 14. Love that. Bravery, 11. Aggression, 13. Anticipation, 9. Agility, 14. Jumping reach, 11. And natural fitness, 13. I think he looks pretty good, to be honest. I think he's got an outfield rating of 2 as well. But I think for a 16-year-old goalkeeper, balanced personality, could improve a lot up to 5-star. I like the look of him. He comes in as the 3rd best goalkeeper at the club already, behind Michael Collins and Lewis Roberts. So yeah, he could be... I think he could be one to really keep an eye on, actually. 16 years old and he's the 3rd best goalkeeper at the club. Just below Lewis Roberts and not far off Michael Collins with much better potential. Are we looking at a potential first-team goalkeeper for next season to try and get that potential fulfilled? We'll have to wait and see. So Anthony Haynes looks very, very good. Shane Gannon, obviously, names may change. I should have said that. Names may change because you can get your name in the game all as a YouTube member. If you sign up down below, I'll get a ping. And as long as you're a member, your name or a name you choose can be put into the game and you can take over any new gen you want in line with the tier that you subscribe at. So always consider that as well. But anyway, back to the game. Shan Gannon comes in, 16-year-old centre-back, 6 foot, jumping reach 11, aggression 19, bravery 16, concentration 8, anticipation 6, determination 11, positioning 7, tackling 15, that's really good, marking 9, and heading 7 as well. Leadership 4 is a little bit likes to play his way out of trouble. I think is something we'd have to try and knocks ball past the opponent. We're going to have to try and get rid of both of them from centre-back with a player who's not that good on the ball. Yeah, but I don't mind it. A balanced young centre-back coming through, lots of potential, 16 years old. So, yeah, interested to see how he develops. Next up, Barry Walker, probably the winner of the best name at the moment. Barry Walker is a great name. 5'5", left back, low determination, and I'm immediately going to say he's not getting a contract in this team. 3-star potential, but acceleration and pace are below 10. You can't jump to even bail him out of that trouble. His balance is good, his stamina is good, his fitness is good. But he also, crossing 7, I feel like 10 is probably our limit now. You need to be already at a sort of 10 in the most of the key attributes. But he's got crossing 7, marking 5, passing 6 and tackling 9. I'm not going to waste time looking at him. He's probably not going to get a contract. Unless I go and look at the youth teams and we realise we're really short of left backs, then he might. but I don't think he will. Stevan Wolfenden, which is such a good name as well. 16-year-old unambitious young centre-back, 6'2", left-footed, jumping reach 13, fitness 13, balance 13, aggression 7, anticipation 7, bravery 15, concentration 6, strength 8, positioning 5, work rate 14, tackling 10, marking 7, heading 9, free kick taking 11 out of the blue at centre-back. Has got a bit of versatility about him, which is pretty good. Let's get our coach report back on here. Can I do that? No, it must have to go in a very specific thing. This is where changing... Okay, I can't figure it out at the moment. Oh, pros and cons. There it is. I knew it was here somewhere. So, yeah, you can see here a lot of improvement. He's pretty inconsistent. He's slow. It's a bit disappointing, isn't it? Reports. Is it under reports? Can I put it in here? No. They can only go in certain widgets by the looks of things. So, I need to play around with this and make it. Oh, I can just click here, can't I? I keep forgetting around this skin. It's all linked at the top. So yeah, you can see here bravery means he's pretty good but unambitious, and he's not consistent at this level, so it's a little bit disappointing there for Steven Wolfenden. But 16 years old, can jump. That might save him a little bit. Not sure, though. Not sure. Potential ability is a bit crap as well, so probably not. Danny Taylor, right wing back. One of the better players from the intake this year. 2-star current ability, 5-star potential. Yeah. Okay. The physicals straight away scream he needs to get a contract, right? Acceleration 12, agility 10, balance 12, jumping reach 12, fitness 13, pace 11, stamina 14, strength 9. 6 foot, will train him to be a right back rather than anything else. But for now, let's have a quick look then. Crossing 8, dribbling 8, first touch 9, long throws 13, tackling 10, technique 14, work rate 14, teamwork 16, leadership 12, determination 12, decisions 12, anticipation 7, flair 4. That's fine, don't need flair at right back. Look at Gary Neville, possessioning 7 and off the ball 8. So not dreadful, but of course his physicals are so much higher as a starting position that all of the PA can be put into the technical and the mental side of it. So yeah, he really should develop to be very, very good. Looking at the reports then, so he could improve a lot of balance and normal personality, committed player, can play a couple of positions, works well within a team, but he has a competitive streak, and he's got a competitive streak, and he's a committed player that gives his all. Okay, has work to do in the heading department, needs to do better at marking and add consistency to his game. So okay, not too bad for Danny Taylor. I like the physicals there. Maurice Hughes, left midfielder, 16 years old, 1-star current ability, 3-star potential. Physicals look good again. A lot of room to grow into those technicals and mentals, but agility 11, balance 13, jumping reach 13, fitness 12, pace 11. All, well, 2-footed, but very strong left foot. Knocks the ball past opponents. Doesn't really have the acceleration to get away with that, to be honest. But as a winger, yeah, I guess that sort of makes sense. 6'2" on the wing is good as well for back post headers. But off the ball 6, work rate 8, technique 11, passing 5, first touch 7, dribbling 7, and crossing 9. Crossing 9 and technique 11 is pretty good, but he's quite weak in all the other places. I like the determination. I don't know if that's enough to get him a contract. He's again inconsistent. Yeah, marking needs to improve, but possesses a fair amount of pace, and maintain balance under pressure is good as well. So not too bad for Maurice Hughes. Justice Aleu, a great name in there again, and he is a 16-year-old low determination. Determination 3. Yeah, that's really bad. He's got a bit of potential ability. We might be able to turn that determination around. He may get an off the field event and things like that, but they're quite rare. But when they happen, they're quite impactful. It seems. But 5'2", left-footed, agility 12, natural fitnessing, jumping reach of 1, anticipation 11, decisions 11, flair 15, off the ball 13, teamwork 11, technique 12, passing 8, free kick taking 11, first touch 8, and dribbling 8. I mean, cuts inside from the left wing when he's left-footed is a bit strange. Tries long-range passes, passing 8, vision 10. Yeah, not dreadful. Not dreadful. He does look like he might have some good reports, though. He's natural in a couple of positions, consistent, can improve a lot, good balance and ability on the ball. Yeah, jumping reach, determined, he's going to hinder his game. Yeah, okay, so may get a contract, not sure about Justin Alehu. Beckham, it's our second Beckham coming through. Beckham Ewington, midfield left centre. is coming through here. 5'10", left-footed. We love a left-footer in this club. 2.5 star potential ability, balance personality, balance 14, acceleration 11, natural fitness 13, aggression 11, teamwork 14, decision 7, composure 5, positioning 6, technique 12, tackling 6, passing 9, first touch 10. Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? It's a shame. If we look at his reports. So, committed, gives all the works well in a team, can improve a lot, good balanced personality, needs to be better heading, a bit inconsistent, currently operating in Vanarama National North-South, so I'm not convinced by Beckham Ewington. I keep calling it Everington. Ewington. Logan Smith. He was one that was highly recommended coming through the academy. A 5-star potential ability, 1-star current ability, unambitious but 15 years old. Left-footed, likes to play on the left or the right wing. 5'10", stamina 11, pace 12, natural fitness 11, balance 9, agility 10, acceleration 13, aggression 12, flair 12, off the ball 6, work rate 9. Really needs to work on his mentals. They are absolutely dreadful. Technique 11, passing 7, first touch 7, dribbling 9, crossing 7. He's nowhere near the first team, but again, his physicals aren't that low. They're okay in the right places, which means a lot of his PA can go into technical and mental stuff, which is good, but he needs to get that determination up from 5. He looks like he's going to be an unfulfilled promise, I think. Playing acceleration, understands his overall speed, playing a couple of positions, a lot of pace, inconsistent and ambitious, currently lacks game intelligence, so yeah, he's going to have to develop quite a lot, his old Logan Smith. Pablo Clark, I love it, Pablo, what a name. Okay, let's have a look at his overview first. Physically is an absolute shocker. 2.5 star potential ability. He's got nothing in physical above 7, and he's got 7 for jumping, reach, and agility. Another left-footed player coming through. Determination 12, flair 11, off the ball 12, composure 8, decisions 10, anticipation 8, vision 8, teamwork 8. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. Technique 13, passing 11, first touch 11, dribbling 11. Oh my god, he screams as a playmaker, doesn't he? He screams playmaker, which you don't actually need physical attributes to be a playmaker. If he had a bit more potential, I'd probably be a little bit more excited, but 2.5 stars potential for a role that we don't really use. Yeah, not sold on Pablo Clark, but it's a shame. He's got good technical ability, great balance and ability on the ball, a consistent performer, ambitious, can improve a lot in the future. He's slow and needs to do work in the heading department. Yeah, he's a strange one. That is a strange one, isn't it? Because if we use an out-and-out playmaker, and if he had more potential, we might adapt our system to be able to include him as a playmaker, but because of those physicals are so poor, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts down below on Pablo Clark. Not sure about that one. Ilhami Budor, attacking midfield, right, left, centre. Coming through at 3.5 star potential. Can play all across the 3 behind the striker and at striker if needed. Actually doesn't look too bad off the bat. Reasonable left foot, very strong right foot. Comes deep to get the ball and knocks the ball past the opponent. He's got acceleration 12, agility 12, fitness 14, pace 10 and stamina 11. Jumping reach of 10 as well, not too bad. Aggression 17, determination 12, flair 14, off the ball 4, work rate 7. Technique 13, passing 12, first touch 11, crossing and dribbling 7 and 8 respectively. Again, it's not dreadful. If he can just get that PA into the right places, up the crossing, up the dribbling, get a bit off the ball and work rate up, the ones that are highlighted that are low, that would be really useful. He could have a job to do in the squad. A couple of positions, a lot of pace, balanced and normal personality, ability to do the unexpected with his flair. But yeah, it needs consistency and lacks game intelligence. I don't know what judges game intelligence. It must be decisions, I guess. He's got decisions too, and it says he lacks game intelligence. So I assume it is that. I assume that's what dictates game intelligence. Jack Noble up next, 16, attacking midfield centre. Oh my word, 4.5 star potential. Excuse me, all right-footed. Moves into channels. Balance 14, jumping reach 14, natural fitness 14, and stamina 11. 6'2" in behind the striker could be very useful. Vision 6, not great. Off the ball 12, leadership 12, flair 17, determination 11, decisions 11, composure 9, anticipation 10, dribbling 10, first touch 13, long shots 9, passing 12, technique 11. He with that potential and those physicals already in there. Yeah, he's not quick off the mark. His acceleration's slow, but I think he could turn into something relatively useful. I do think he could. I mean, how old does he look in that? But I can't wait till he gets a new picture. What sort of 16-year-old looks like that? Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, he's got a good ability to do the unexpected, can play in a couple of positions, good balance and ability, could improve a lot in the future, could be injury prone and is inconsistent though, so we'll have to keep an eye on that for sure. But yeah, we do have a good number of attacking midfielders coming through, so he might struggle for game time, but doesn't look too bad, does he? Rennie Theobald Cotta, which is probably taking the title of best name in the intake, to be honest. Rene Theobald Cotta doesn't look too bad at all in his reports-wise, but in terms of attributes, it could be better. 2.5 star potential, lots of pace, acceleration, agility, and pace at 14. Right-footed right winger. Can he finish? Finishing 7, composure 3. Probably can't be a striker. Dwells on the ball, but knocks ball past opponents. Tries to play his way out of trouble and dives into tackles. They are awful player traits. Absolutely awful play. He's got tackling 1 and he dives into tackles. And he's got bravery 3. So he's going to dive into tackles, but not very well. Tries to play out his way out of trouble. He's got flair 10. Technique 9. Dwells on the ball. He's got decisions of 1. Knocks the ball past opponent. I mean, he has got a lot of pace. Like, he should only have dwells on the ball with decisions of 1. And concentration of 2. I'm not even paying attention to him. What do his reports say? One-footed, inconsistent, lacks game intelligence, has to refine his decision making before taking the next step. He's not getting a contract, no matter how quick he is. He's got strength 1, decisions 1, concentration 2. He's one of the positioning 1, teamwork 2, vision 4, work rate 5, off the ball 4. He's one of the worst mental players I've ever seen ever created in this game. He can't head, he can't shoot, he can't take a throw-in, he can't cross, he can't take a corner, he can't take a free kick, he can't pass. Bin him off. Sorry, Renner, you got a great name, but you're out. Straight away, easiest one. He's gone. He's done. John Perry Joseph, he was the star of the intake. Light-hearted, striker or right winger. Looks pretty decent. Strength 6, stamina 6, pace 10, natural fitness 12, jumping reach of 8, balance 11, agility 12, acceleration 7, two-footed, plays 1-2s, which I quite like. Vision 8, teamwork 13, off the ball 9, flair 13, determination 13, bravery 17, decisions 9, composure 8, concentration 7, anticipation 8, and aggression 10, crossing 10, first touch 10, passing 14, and technique 15, finishing a 9. He does look more like a bit of a winger if we can get that pace and acceleration improving a little bit. In his reports then, as the star sort of intake player, consistent performer, brave, committed player, light-hearted and jovial, could improve a lot in the future. Nothing too bad, only a competitive streak. Yeah, physical strength, that'll improve naturally with age, but competitive streak is the only real negative. Okay, John Perry Joseph. He's all right. I don't think he stacks up as well as the other guy we had that was 5-star, Danny Taylor. I do think Danny Taylor looks a bit better in terms of now and in the future. But yeah, I'm not going to knock John Perry Joseph. Lovely. Ty Cody comes in. Attacking midfield, right centre on the right wing. Again, only 3-star potential, but the physicals are there. Acceleration 14, agility 12, fitness 12, pace 13, stamina 11, jumping reach of 6, balance 4. Knocks ball past opponent. Makes sense. Got lots of pace and acceleration. Off the ball 8, work rate 7, teamwork 12, flair 11, determination 12, aggression 10. Crossing 6, man, that needs to improve. Dribbling 5, that needs to improve. First touch 6, that needs to improve. Passing 6, that needs to improve. And technique 11 is pretty decent as well. Strength 2, decisions 3, positioning 1, tackling 1, marking 2, heading 2, composure 5, concentration 4, anticipation 5. I mean, when you get into it, it's pretty bad, isn't it? Pretty bad, but he's a fairly consistent performer, loads of pace, loads of acceleration, a volatile temperament, and has to work on the heading game, and has bad game intelligence. So unlucky Ty. Ty's a bit of an idiot, they're saying. Like, a bit of talent, physically pretty good, but an idiot. And finally, Alex Colley, attacking midfield, right, left, striker, centre. He's in here as well. Right-footed, knocks ball past the opponent, got loads of pace as well. Acceleration 12, pace 13, agility 14, aggression 11, decision 6, composure 6, off the ball 10, vision 9, work rate 7, flair 11. Technique 11, passing 12, long shots 5, first touch 11, dribbling and crossing both 7 as well. So really not too bad. He wants to be a striker, but with finishing 4, composure 6, I ain't sure that's going to happen, to be honest. Reports-wise, good agility, loads of pace, balance the normal personality, a bit inconsistent, needs to be an aerial presence, and needs to work better in the heading department. But that is our youth intake. Let me know which is your favourite one in the comment section below. For me, I think it's Danny Taylor. Train him up to be a right back. Get him going on that, and I think he'll be in the first team. Or the goalkeeper. Anthony Haynes did look pretty good in goal. I do think Anthony Haynes could be a good one. Danny Taylor up there as well for me, looking like someone who could do a very, very good job for us in the future. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, looking at the squad, right, if we go in, I think I've got everyone selected anyway. Yeah, I do. If we go in and look at potential-wise, we've got a number of fivers in here. Paulo Balberia is probably the best one at the moment. Chris Chapman's getting a bit more game time, but he's still annoyed. He doesn't want to sign a new contract either, so I might see if we can get him a loan move till the end of the season, and then see if that makes him happy. We've got Kamil Valiski as well here, making a handful of appearances for the first team, or off the bench occasionally. Alex Hessenthaler looks pretty good. Bigger Kasongo is going to make I think a bit of a splash in the first team next year. Hayden Jones is doing all right as well, not too bad. And James Barnes obviously has gone straight into the first team this year. 6 million to 7.2 million he's worth. So clearly a very, very good player there. He's got a youth contract, but we've offered him professional contract terms, so he should sign them as soon as he's 17, basically. But yeah, we've got some good players in here. We've got a few that we've got fixed potentials that we know now. So Ryan Carson, Luke Berwick and Robert Murray, who are all obviously some of the best at the club as well. But the potential of the club is looking pretty good. We've got some players down here. Poor old Trimsky Orton, still here, still the worst player and worst potential player at the club. But he's now 30, and I'm hoping that he wants to become a member of staff, because that's what I want him to do. Like, can we... Oh, I can't. He's not interested due to being demand surplus to requirements. Yeah, that sort of makes sense. Maybe he'll leave and we'll keep an eye on him then to bring him back as the coach if he goes that way. But yeah, we've got a few people that have obviously dropped off a little bit. Jackie Stewart came through. We thought he'd be pretty good, but actually is rubbish when compared to the rest of the squad. Like Tevin Vasania as well came through, but is very bad now compared to the rest of the squad. So I think we'll be having a little bit of a clear out, maybe a big clear out again. Obviously, this is the whole squad. The under 18s aren't looking to... Oh, hang on, we're filtered into youth candidates, aren't we? The under 18s... Like, no squad is too big. They're all manageable for the managers that are down there. They're all playing well as well. They're all doing all right. But we need to start filling it with the best potential players and just making sure we're keeping the best potential players around, because that's who we need to focus on. And the under-21s, they've got junior wards down there, Trim Skeweton's down there, just filling out the spots. But yeah, again, I think maybe it's time to be a little bit ruthless again. Have one of those big culls that we do every so often. I mean, we're how many seasons are we into this now? I can't even remember how many seasons we're into this. But yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see how it goes, and keep an eye on the personality as well. And Fickle is really annoying for Keita Kouaidou, because he's going to be a very good player. Like, he's getting a couple of appearances in the first team already. He's doing very well when he does play. And I'm looking forward to integrating him into sort of attacking midfield when we probably move into next season. He'll probably become the starting attacking midfielder. But yeah, I think at the end of this season... Obviously, at the moment, we're in the playoffs, so we'll see how it goes. But at the end of the season, we might have a big review about who's going to step up. First-team players we could potentially sell or loan out and get a few wages off the wage bill and things like that. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. We'll be back at the end of the season. Results-wise, it's been going okay, generally. After the FA Cup, we won 3-1. A few wins, a few losses. You can see it in there. We're on a good run at the moment. We beat West Brom and Nottingham Forest 2-1 and 4-2 with some tough games coming up. But if we get to the playoffs, we're going to come back for the playoffs. If it looks like we're not going to be in the playoffs, we'll come back for the final game of the season against QPR and do an end-of-season review. Yeah, and I think I'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Leave a like, give a subscribe, and get your name in the game if you want to by becoming a channel member down below. But thank you so much for watching. See you in the future. Cheers.